favorite Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Just with his flow, you know, like the little quirky things he used to put in his raps and all of that. But as he started coming do the mixtape stuff, you know, it's kind of like you just watching it evolve in real time. Him evolving into, you know, best rapper alive. And, you know, it was interesting that him having the freedom to just kind of do what he wanted to do really gave him a chance to really like kind of like spread his wings and you know, become the beast that he is. You know, a lot of fun times. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to be there in the room and, you know, be a part of that whole situation.
Right, you was a part of the whole squad movement and everything.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but I want to give you, I'm like your flowers while you can still smell them.
Thank you.
So you know, we're gonna fast forward it past Wayne. We're gonna bring it to Raw D.I.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I heard stories that, you know, it like, you know, it was probably during the squad or like after the squad.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, like Raw D.I. it like moved in with you and just like went hard.
Well, it wasn't. That's a very cut and dry.
Yeah, cause so I want to hear exactly what happened. You know,
it ain't that much of a fast forward. Like, you know, when the squad broke up or when they left Wayne, you know, it was a very tenuous situation to say the least. And, you know, it was a bad breakup, and I was at a position where like I wasn't really trying to get involved in all of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, for all intents and purposes, you know, I was a little bit of an outsider to all of the stuff that was going on. Because like the squad, for the most part, was like, you know, this was the cast that Wayne came up with. Like he grew up, like they've been friends for years and years. So I couldn't really get in between the beef that was going on between them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of like stepped back from the situation like, yo, you know, y'all go ahead. I ain't getting involved in all of this. So, you know, that caused a little tension between them and me because, you know, they wanted some of the, you know, like the songs and stuff that we had been recording. It was like, yo, like I can give y'all acapellas, but like I can't give y'all my beats because, you know, that's going to implicate me and everything else that's going on. Like I ain't trying to get involved in all that. So Dizzy was kind of in the same mind. Like he had already started coming through the studio by himself. Like before, like, you know, nobody came unless Wayne came to the studio. Like Wayne was like, we got studio tonight, everybody show up. But Dizzy hit me up on his own and be like, yo, can I come record something? I'm like, for sure. So we had started developing a relationship, and he wasn't trying